Oh God, this should be a good one. Hello, Cupcakes. This is my second time filming this, so excuse my voice if my voice is a little rough. I filmed this the first time, and then my grandmother came walking in, so I couldn't put that up because she doesn't like her face shown on camera. So, this week's theme here on OCWL is Storytime Week. So, I'm going to tell you the story time about how I tripped and fell in Walmart and twisted my ankle. Okay, so this started a typical evening. My aunt and uncle and cousin were just bringing me home to spend the night at their house the previous night before, and my grandfather had been hunting. So, my grandmother didn't have to prepare supper or anything, and we decided just to go to the Walmart and get food from the hot bar. But before we got food from the hot bar, we went and we did like actual shopping. Like we went back and we got cat food at the time because we had the cats and dog food, and we were looking for like bulbs and stuff. And my cousin we were both young-ish at the time. My cousin took off running and she just took off running. So I, naturally being the older one, had to go after her because I was told to. And at the time I was wearing mud shoes. Now if you guys know what mud shoes are, they're not flat. They're flat in this area and then they have like a little heel here. So they were kind of fancy shoes. They were my favorite shoes. They were comfortable for me. Don't know why. And here I go running in those shoes, okay? Not the best shoes to run in. And when I go running, I trip over a cart thing in the middle of the aisle. My foot gets stuck underneath that cart thing, and as I'm trying to get it free, my foot gets twisted around underneath of it. So then my cousin was in front of me, standing there just laughing now. I got her now. I can walk back, but I'm limping. I tell my grandparents, or my grandmother and aunt and uncle what happened. They don't believe me. They don't do anything. I have to limp around Walmart the whole time. So we get our meals, we go home. We come home. I'm still about half crying because it hurts so bad. And they still didn't believe me. They ripped the shoe off my foot, then ripped the sock off, and saw that it was completely bruised, black and blue. Then they believed me. That really peed me off, but yeah. So then they waited out because my grandmother's like, it's just sprained. It will get better within an overnight. Please, it did not. So next day, I'm looking around my house. She's like, okay, we're going to the hospital. We're going to see what's wrong with this. We go into the hospital and find out that there is a little fracture in the foot. So by that time, she's feeling bad, and I don't feel any pity for her because I tried to tell her, nope. But yeah, that's a little fracture in my foot. Yeah, killed me. I guess that's it for this because there's really nothing else to add to the story other than it did get healed. But now whenever there's like a storm coming or whenever it's about to get really cold or increase or decrease in temperature, it really starts to irritate me and hurt. And there's like no scarring on the foot at all either. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys next week here on the show. Until then, stay beautiful, stay strong, stay positive, stay good, and